Hello Internet, this is Scott with Scott's Garage. Welcome back to my channel, to my subscribers. Welcome to my channel, special welcome to first time viewers, and welcome literally to my garage. Now this video is part of a new playlist on home maintenance. Most of my videos are on auto repair, do-it-yourself, home improvement, but this is home maintenance. This is March 16th, 2020, during the pandemic, and everyone's supposed to stay at home. Might as well be productive at home. Now my wife has told me that a couple of the sinks in the bathrooms are not draining very quickly, and the guest bathtub, we had some guests here a few days ago, was not draining very quickly. So this video is how to fix a clogged drain cheaply and effectively without wasting money buying Drano and using harsh chemicals. Now for this job, we're going to use just some basic tools. We're going to use, first of all, a flat edge straight screwdriver, and secondly, what are called locking pliers. The brand name often is Vice Grip. This is not a Vice Grip brand, but just a small pair of locking pliers. And we're going to fix the bathtub first, and then we'll move on to the sinks. Okay, we are in the guest bathroom now. Now it's time to fix this drain. And what we're going to do is, first of all, take off the little cap. Now this is a relatively new home. It's a little bit over a year old. I don't even know what brand the plumbing parts are. It doesn't really matter. They're basically the same. So there's a cap here, and it screws on, and you have to remove that. Sometimes you have to hold the base to remove this. It can be a little bit tight. Sometimes it's more than hand tight. And that's where the locking pliers come in. You don't want to make it really tight or anything like that. You don't want to deform it or break it. But you just need enough to break it loose. We'll take this cap off and then we'll go from there. Okay, this one wasn't too bad. Okay, little cap comes off. Okay, now we're going to use a straight edge screwdriver and simply back out the brass center part. It's tight and it loosens up. Okay, and that comes out. We'll clean this really good before we put it back in place. Okay, it's pretty obvious why this is clogged up. It's pretty bad. Got some rubber gloves on here. Oh, there's also some, wow, look at that. This has to go to, this is because when the house was built, so they didn't clean it out very well when they built the house. So this looks like probably glue, the white part from, I don't know, from the walls or whatever, joint compound. That they didn't clean up correctly, and it's kind of gross, but that's the culprit. Yeah, chunks of, that's like joint compound from the walls, causing the hair to stick to it. Okay, that's everything I got out. That's why it was draining slowly. Looks like it's alive, but I'll throw that away. And I'm just going to get some vinegar and pour it down here. There's some calcium deposits, and the vinegar will dissolve that. Just put a paper towel in there. Pour some vinegar. We're just going to let it soak. I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and I just kind of wiped this around, and the calcium deposits are pretty much cleaned up. And I'm just going to use the paper towel and clean the threads of this and around the rubber part of this as well. You don't see this, but might as well make it clean. Okay, I'm going to make sure it drains. I'm sure it will, but I'm going to lift the camera up here so I don't get the camera wet. We'll make sure it drains. Yep, drains beautifully. And now we'll put it back the same way we took it apart. Just get it started with your hand at first. You don't want to cross any threads. They're pretty large threads though, so it's kind of hard to strip it, but it feels good. Tighten it. Don't want to over tighten it, but there we go, it's tight enough. And put the cap on. Okay, I'm just going to do this hand tight. Okay, works well. I'll make sure that it drains with the cap on. Okay, it drains well. One down, now 2 sinks to go. Okay, we're in the master bathroom. This is my wife's sink. My sink drains fine. We have one of our cats, Jessie. She loves water, so she'll probably watch here as I do this. And what I'm going to do is stop the drain. Fill it with some water. So it drains, but it's draining slowly. It should be a lot faster than that. Okay, this is called a gooseneck. And I've repaired so many of these. Most of the problem is going to be right here. So water drains down. This is going to be clogged right here. It's going to be gross, but that's more likely why it's not draining quickly. Put a bucket underneath. You don't need any tools for this. This is very, very simple. So I'm going to disconnect the gooseneck. I might also disconnect this pipe, and we simply clean them. So basically, just counterclockwise. Okay, it's a little bit dirty, but you can see right here, there's hair right there. So that's really, this piece of pipe here is clogged up. So we'll disconnect it from up here. Yep, look at that. So a little bit further up, hair sticking down. I'm going to disconnect the stopper. Okay, I want to show you more closely the stopper. This is the lever for it. So when you pull up on the lever on top of the sink, it's just the opposite. So when you pull up, that actually is closing the stopper, and when you push down on it, it's opening the stopper. And a little trick here I've learned is is just make it horizontal, this rod right here. And we want to disconnect this in order to really to clean out the drain, because there's going to be a bunch of crap in here. And so basically it's real simple. There's a little ball underneath this. You just turn this counterclockwise. And it just comes out. And just pull it out, just leave it out like that. And now we can clean out the pipe. And it's gross. Look at that. Okay, we have to use a tweezers here just to get this popped up. So that comes out. Now, that's dirty. I'll be cleaning this in another sink, cleaning it thoroughly. And let's look down here. Okay, looking at it, you can see it's rather gross. I think what I'll do is put a light on the bottom end, and I can see clearly just how bad it is. Okay, there we go. The light on the bottom end, and again, you can see the pipe going down. I think what I'll do now is just simply take a paper towel and run it through, and that should clean it up well. Okay, paper towel did a great job. All that junk is completely cleaned out. It looks really good. And now we'll just put it back together. Okay, I really didn't show you this little stopper here, but this is what stops up the sink. And I cleaned it, but it needs to go in with a little hole in the bottom there on the back side. So straight down like this. And I'm just gonna drop it in there. And then what happens here, these are really simple. Don't freak out about these at all. So there is this hook to the stopper right there, and there's just a rod that goes in. It'll go through that little hole in the bottom, and once it goes through, then you just tighten it together right here. Very simple to do. Okay, you can see from this top end that it works well. Now let's put the gooseneck back together. Okay, I didn't show it, but I cleaned these pipes too, so they're nice and clean, just with an ordinary paper towel. Now we'll put it back together. You don't want to tighten anything real tight yet. You just get things started. Be careful not to strip out any of the threads. Okay, that's good enough for that for now. Okay, got that started. Now you have room, don't tighten anything, just get things lined up. Okay, everything is lined up, and now we'll just start tightening. Okay, just hand tight. Okay, things look good. They look straight enough. There's some tolerance here. I'm just going to cinch them up, each one hand tight. We're not going to tighten that any more than that. let's run some water and see if we have any leaks. I'm going to put this back underneath just in case there are leaks. Hey, it looks good. No leaks. Drains well. See how quickly it drains now. It's a lot faster than it was before. Now, this is what came out of it. Again, pretty gross, but it fixed the clog. Now, this is Scott with Scott's Garage. If you got any value out of this, please hit like. It costs you nothing. It's a great value to me. And let's support each other during this pandemic and get some home projects done. And please smash up the likes. If you're not subscribed to Scott's Garage, please do so. We'd love to have you a part of this channel. And as always, have a great day.